Welcome back to another episode of For the Moms podcast. Today we are touching base on monetizing social media. You want to tune into this if you want to make some extra money on the side.
We're willing to help you.
Yes. This podcast is brought to you by QNA Network.
I'm Kelsey.
I'm Jasmine.
I'm Valerie.
And I'm Ariel.
And we are For the Moms.
So, I guess we can start off with TikTok because that is really what brought us here. So, you can get paid several different ways on TikTok. TikTok Views, which is called the creator program. You have to have 10,000 followers to get in. And videos over a minute long, you can make money on.
Yeah, and I was going to say that you're not supposed to use music, but I feel like they changed that.
Yes, as long as you post a video that is at least a minute long and the music is a minute long, you can get paid from that now.
And there's also some artists that are willing to pay you to use their sound.
Yeah.
So that's called the artist program.
Yeah.
You can go in the artist program and your creator thing, and it'll tell you you can make this much.
I haven't tried that yet.
You can do that with less followers too, because I think that was the first program I ever joined.
Oh,
on
well, that's
TikTok.
good to know.
Yeah,
I can do it. The most I've made from one video from doing that was $800.
yeah.
I would say
It's for like every 1,000 views you get.
Yes,
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
1,000 views you get paid, and then sometimes too they'll have like a bonus on that, and say like your video from that sound has the most views out of everybody that submitted it, you would get like a bonus on top.
And I want to say you only need like 1,000 followers. Like it was really low when I applied for it.
I haven't used that program yet, but I did look at it.
Yeah.
I will say the minute video, though, it has to be authentic content. It can't be like you're recording, can't be like a bunch of pictures or, what is it? People just like put
like
together.
green screen. Like,
People put together like just a compilation of like other videos.
Yeah.
And make it a minute long. It can't. It has to be like authentic content.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
But as far as the creator program, have 10,000 followers, post your videos over a minute. I will say I feel like TikTok kind of caps you around like the $5,000 mark a month.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people we've talked to that's in the creator program, me and Valerie
Then
talking.
it lowers your RPM, right?
Towards the end, about the last week of the month, you'll notice your RPM dropping, and they want to cap you.
Yeah. So I would say around the cap is about 5,000 a month for just your views. But going into TikTok Shop,
no cap there.
Yeah, no cap there. You can definitely make money on TikTok Shop. I highly recommend it. Be your true, genuine self. Don't just promote something to make $1. Like the product and truly, use
That's very important, because if you are caught just promoting just to promote, people are not going to trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely show you my phone and the items that I have gotten a free sample for that I have not promoted.
Same.
I don't know how I'm not kicked out of the program yet, actually.
Yeah.
They actually haven't penalized me, because there's plenty of times that I've received a product and I didn't like it, and they sent it to me for free, and I never shared it because I didn't.
Probably
I didn't
because your
like it.
revenue's high enough
I didn't
that
like
they
it.
don't care.
Yeah. But yeah, same. I have quite a few products that I have gotten, didn't care for, and I never did post it. And I've told the company too, like, sorry, I didn't like it. Do you want it
it's not
back?
a good product.
A few of them did want it back, but the majority, they didn't.
Yeah.
I definitely only promote products that I use in my real life. Like, I'm not going to request a product, or even like, because people message you, right? They email you, hey, promote this. I'm like, that has nothing to do with my lifestyle. Like, I'm not gonna it's pointless. Right.
Like,
There's a vape company that constantly messages me, and I don't vape, and they constantly messaging me. I'm like, can you even promote that
Mine's
on
a
TikTok?
breast pump. Mine's a breast pump
would-
company. I get one every single day. Mom Cozy, if you're watching, I don't breastfeed anymore.
Shapewear, Mom Cosey's gonna
Shapewear.
reach out to me too. Shapewear reaches out to me almost daily, and they want to pay me. So not even like a TikTok shop, but they want to pay me. We'll
a
get into that in a minute, like partnerships. They want to pay me for one video, and I'm like, look,
What we shaping?
like you are. It's a generous offer, but no, thank you. I'm not promoting this.
But some people would jump on that and just promote
just
it
to make it all.
promote it.
It's so funny because they always start off the email, I love your content.
Yes.
You can tell it's a mass email.
Yeah.
If you loved my content, you know that I don't have an infant.
Yeah.
So talking a little bit more about TikTok Shop, if you are wanting to promote something, and it's something, like I said, you like, you love, and you use it, try to make sure that item has a lot in stock, like 500 plus. If you are promoting an item that just has like less than 100 in stock, 9 times out of 10, that video probably won't do too well because they're not going to push it out because they don't have a lot to sell.
TikTok is making money from your video. So they're getting paid when you get paid, and they want to get paid. So they're going to push out your video.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all also noticed recently, they started rating the TikTok shops. And if it's greater than like a 4.2 or something, they push those videos out more. Yes. So I would definitely check the shop ratings before you go to promote that product, because they have good reviews, they have good return policy, all that, and TikTok promotes those shops more.
Yes. And then another thing in TikTok Shop, I guess it's changed because I can take my money out daily. For Valerie, it has went to weekly.
Every Wednesday.
It's every Wednesday for me.
Why is y'all set up like that? Because I can literally cash out every day.
And I can't even go auto.
Like that.
I can't even go in and try and like withdraw. It's just set on auto. I cannot change it. I've tried.
But see, mine is daily, so I can still take mine out.
And I looked that up, and it said that they are eventually trying to get everybody onto the same schedule. I'm not sure why they changed it, but mine's every Wednesday.
Mine's every Wednesday.
But if yours is every day, I recommend taking it out every day. You never know what could happen with the app. You never know what could happen with your account. So anytime you have access to take your money out, go ahead and take it out.
Because say you get a ban, right?
Yes,
just randomly, you lose all of that.
Yes.
Another thing with TikTok Shop, if you're finding a product, or if someone, if you request a free sample, or if they send it to you and you're just going to promote it just to promote it, if it's a product that's like over $200, you need to make sure that you have the audience that can afford that product before you go promoting it. And because not everybody can go afford, a $200 product, whatever you're trying to sell. I've just seen that quite a bit, and they're like, well, I can't sell this. This video is not doing good, but that's because your product's $349.
Yeah.
So,
and another tip for TikTok Shop, don't start your video. Okay, say I'm promoting this BrewMate cup, right? Hey, y'all, today I'm going to tell y'all about my BrewMate cup.
Make it short and sweet.
Short,
organic.
Sweet.
Look at this shirt. This shirt is from TikTok Shop, y'all. Just got it in. But, like I have to make a video on it. But, hey, y'all, look at this espresso martini shirt.
Yeah,
no.
straight to the point.
You got to be,
Yes, like literally get to the point. Like talk about the product in the first, 3 to 4 seconds.
There is something new on TikTok. I actually haven't done it personally. Is the refundable sample?
Yeah, I did notice that.
Where you purchase the product, and if you sell maybe 3 or more, I think they'll refund you.
All of them are different because some of them is like 2 or 1 or something.
I've done
seen a couple different ones.
Josh got something for the shop. I made a video. I paid for it, but they said if I sold 2, I would get my money back, and I did.
I think that program is perfect for people that
just starting out.
That want to be able to make money off of TikTok Shop and want some free samples, but are not,
because they won't even approve free samples unless you've sold so many in the beginning. So that's a great way to get started for sure.
Yeah. That is definitely. But going into partnerships, so I say do your research. Me starting out, I knew nothing about social media. When I posted my very first video, I did not even know you could make money on social media. I was literally just doing it for fun. I had no idea. If it wasn't for my husband, I would probably still be charging like $200 a video. He was like, Jasmine, like you have to up your price. You're getting more followers. And I feel like the same thing for Valerie. Like it is a learning curve. So get on Google, do your research. If you have some friends on social media, talk to your friends. But definitely charge, don't short yourself.
Yeah. And sometimes some companies will go over what I ask.
Yeah. Okay, for instance, Kroger. I had probably less than 100,000 followers, maybe 50,000 followers. Kroger reached out to me and was like, hey, we want to do this partnership. How much, is your price? I told them $300. I didn't have that many followers, and that's what I was getting paid per video. And they were like, absolutely not. We're paying all of the creators for this particular partnership $1,000, and that's what it is. And I was like, that's when I was kind of like, okay, should I be charging more? And that's when I kind of started looking into
those bigger companies are willing to pay you. For an example, for me, last year I worked with Mr. Clean and Whataburger, and Mr. Clean, I think I said, $3,000 for the video, and they came back with $8,000.
Yeah.
they are willing.
Their budget's a little bit different.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
Okay, but I want to talk on that too, like scams. Have y'all run into that?
I have not ran into any scams as far as like money wise. I did have a podcast reach out to me, and that was a complete scam. And it was a red flag for me whenever like just their wording didn't make sense. Like I talked back and forth quite a few times, and then I was like, okay, this is not making sense. So they wanted me to go live on my Facebook and go live like with their account, the podcast account.
Yeah, I've seen that done.
Yeah, I've seen it done, but then I really started researching, and the person of the podcast I reached out, like I went to her website, went to her contact email,
right,
emailed them what they were saying. They was like, no, that is a scam.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I get an email at least once or twice a week of podcasts reaching out, like wanting me to go on. I don't even respond because I feel like it's a scam.
So I had one this past week, actually. They were posing for that Lush brand, that skin and soaps and all that stuff. And everything looked legit. We emailed back and forth a few times. They offered a price for the brand deal. It was like, I don't know, $1,000 per video for like a certain amount, like per week or whatever. And when they sent me the contract is when I realized, because they wanted you to pay through a FedEx thing to get your PR package. And I was like, you don't have to pay for PR packages.
Yeah.
And then I went and Googled and Reddited it. And it sure enough, it's a scam that's going around right now.
I've never been scammed.
Yep.
I haven't been scammed. I just get mass
So do your
emails.
research. Like, make sure
definitely do your
read
research.
everything and you really look into it.
It's very normal to give a company like your banking information. Don't ever give them like a debit card or nothing, because like I feel like majority of mine is either sent directly to my banking account or via PayPal.
Yeah.
Try to go more for your banking account. You have no fees. Or a lot of companies too will pay the fees for PayPal if they only pay through PayPal. Other than that, I've never been scammed. Like I have never lost money for a partnership or anything, but definitely do your research. Get paid a fair amount, because companies are willing to pay. If they want you to advertise their brand, I promise you they are willing to pay, and do not short yourself. Now I will say this, small businesses, I am willing, like a lot of them I do for free.
Yeah. Not get paid just in return of just their item.
Yeah. Because, I want to help small businesses grow. Whenever I say, be fair and don't short yourself, it's these big companies that can afford it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think that is it as far as partnerships. Touch base on.
And another good thing about partnerships too is a few of my partnerships have contracts for months at a time. So you know that you're going to have that income. Like Thrive Market is one of my biggest ones. And actually, they just reached out to me to finish out the year. So it was a 9-month contract. I know for the next 9 months that I'm going to have this amount of money coming into my account, which is nice to know.
Especially with social media, because it can be so like volatile at times, like dips and highs and all that stuff.
Right.
A lot of them will do contracts with you for months at a time.
Yeah.
Pair eyewear.
Yeah. They, you can definitely do that. I feel like the more you work with them, you might not get that at first, and you might just have like a 1 month here or 1 month here. And then, you do good with them and you give them the videos on time and things like that. And they'll do a monthly or a multi-month. But going into Facebook, I think that's all the ways to monetize on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Subscriptions.
Yeah, subscriptions.
If you do, that's more for the live people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have that set up, but subscriptions, gifts.
That's more like going
There's
live.
a lot of people that make money off of those.
Yeah,
live,
that's like battling and things like that.
Yeah.
But as far as just like posting videos, I would say that pretty much.
You do not make a lot of money off of views, so don't think.
Yeah.
Your money is coming from TikTok Shop and partnerships.
Yeah, absolutely. Because for views, they cap you around 5,000 a month.
Yeah.
And TikTok Shop can easily be quadruple that, if not double that. Just depending on how much work you put into it. You can absolutely make money on social media. Do not think you can't. It takes work. It takes time. You have to put in effort. You have to be consistent. Consistency is key with social media. But you can absolutely do that. So on Facebook, you can monetize 5 different ways.
And stream ads.
Yeah.
A video over a minute long.
No, a minute and 30 seconds.
A minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah. So you have in-stream ads, which would be videos over a minute and 30 seconds. You have ads on Reels, which would be videos a minute and 30 seconds or less.
I'm not there yet.
I know. I don't know why you can't get in.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
They won't approve you?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Bonuses, and it's so weird how Facebook names these so like differently. So your bonuses will be just a post. Like if I post a picture of me with a little quote, that would be considered a bonus, like it's just a post. And then you have stars, like pretty much if somebody sends you a gift on a post, I would say definitely make the least amount on stars. My most would be in-stream ads. Well, I don't know, bonuses. I do really well with bonuses too. Because a lot of times on the bonuses, they'll give you a bonus on your bonuses.
Like the picture of all the guys at 4th of July.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, my biggest bonus was $3,000. They was like, okay, if you make $1,500 in this 30-day period, we'll give you a $3,000 bonus.
Yeah.
Facebook does not hold you back. We learned that over a year ago. Because it was kind of like when I first started monetizing social media, or I've monetized social media, well, Facebook for a while, but I never really like stayed consistent and post until about a year ago. And that's whenever I learned that Facebook does not hold you back like TikTok, because we were in the group chat and I was like, y'all, I literally have like 2 hours to complete this task. Like, what can I do?
What do you mean they don't hold you back?
Like they're not capping you like TikTok.
Oh, yeah, it slows down.
They feel like they don't want all these creators to make over $5,000 a month or something.
Yeah.
You know, some of them they can't help that make
these
views after views, you know, but Facebook doesn't say, oh, I only want her to make this.
Yeah, they do not hold you back. I literally reached my bonus like in the last 30 minutes.
I know. Were you texting us?
Yes, I was going crazy because I was like, this is an extra $3,000 and I'm
it
literally...
was off of that picture, wasn't it, though? The 4th of July. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
The bonuses fall under like quotes or pictures because I easily made just $2,100 just on pictures, just posting pictures.
Yeah, I feel like they like that a little bit better than
y'all. You can post anything. You can post a picture of a sunset. Go to Pinterest, look for a cute little quote, and post it. Like y'all don't understand how simple.
I would like redo it though. Don't copyright it. Right?
Well,
like, like directly post somebody else's picture. I
more necessarily a picture, but like a quote, you can just retype it onto your page.
That's what I mean.
My own picture. Like if I take a picture,
don't just copy and paste something.
If I roll down the window while I'm traveling on the interstate, and I'm like, look at this.
Yeah, no, like my own picture, but just like a quote, and I'll put like who the quote's from.
Yeah. Give them credit. Yeah, for sure.
But then sometimes like I'll write my own thing. Like I'll take a picture of maybe whatever we're doing that day, and I'll be like, this is what we did.
Your profile has to be in professional mode.
Yes. You have to turn your profile.
But you also have to have 5K followers.
Yes. 5,000 followers.
I thought so too, but I felt like you said you didn't think that it had to be 5,000.
It does.
I think it's for certain.
I'm at 2.5 right now, and I still can't
do any of them.
Did you put I'm interested?
She made me do all of them.
It's a 5K though.
Maybe they updated it.
Is that for bonuses and in-stream everything?
It says my account. It says my account is monetizing, but I'm not in any of the
programs.
Yeah, so I'm assuming once I get to more.
So go ahead and put your profile on professional mode.
Yeah, just let it build.
And you can press like interested, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Go to
and it notifies you once you become eligible.
So for my account, I didn't create a separate account. Well, I did initially, but I took it off. So I just used my personal account and made it professional mode. And if I do post something that I don't want the world to see, I make it to friends only, private friends only.
Make sure you do that.
Yes.
Yeah, because people can follow you and not be your friend. Don't think that.
Yes.
In professional mode.
That's if you take your personal account and put it to professional mode.
Yes, if I post something of my kids with their school name on it or something, I don't want the public to see it. I just put it in friends only.
And if you have your Instagram linked, make sure you don't put a public post to a private post to your Instagram because it will.
Yeah.
And it's right up there with your name. You can click off, turn Instagram off.
You have to make sure you do that if you don't want to share something personal.
On Instagram, you can make it to where it's just your stories and not posts too.
You can have them not linked together.
Yeah. Because
I have the stories linked. I don't have my post linked.
But I did the opposite of Valerie. I have my personal Facebook page, and I do not accept friend requests. I have probably like 15,000. Not really, but close enough to it. I just made my own separate page. I wanted it completely separate. I wanted to be able to have my personal Facebook, and I just have a Traveling Mama of 2 page, and I monetize from there.
Mine's my personal page, but I have it set to where friends of friends can send a friend request, but there's one certain person who be accepting everybody's friend request. And so that me and that person are friends. And so then they can send me a friend request. And I have like, I'm sorry, no offense, but I'm not going to accept your friend request. You can follow me.
Right.
And you can still see what I post.
Because it's personal. Especially like ours. It's still our personal page in the background. So
I have accepted a few people like from TikTok on my personal Facebook, but not many. Like I can count on one hand how many.
Yeah.
Just people that I know like have been there from the beginning and, you know, they support, support us.
Yeah.
But I think that wraps it up for Facebook for the most part. Stars, ads on Reels, bonuses, in-stream ads. I would say in-stream ads is definitely the most I make money on compared to other than bonuses on Facebook. In-stream ads, the videos over 1 minute and 30 seconds do the best for me compared to anything else. Those definitely do good. And honestly, y'all, if you film on TikTok, just save your video without the watermark and post to Facebook.
Now you have to post it to TikTok in order to save it. Like you used to be able to film in TikTok and save it to your camera reel. They don't let you do that anymore.
I don't know who said it, but I learned it from somebody where you don't want to actually post it, but save it. You can post it to only me. And it's going to go to your camera roll.
I've done that.
Yeah. But I do hate the fact that you have to post it and then save it. That's aggravating.
Yeah. But I do like that once you post, it saves without the watermark now. Because I used to post before it was ready, and then it'd have the huge watermark on it, and I'm like, oh no, I can't use this video now.
But there is an app that you can purchase. I think it's $100 or something a year, maybe.
Talk
something
repost,
and it will remove the watermark.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah.
I think it's 40. It's
like $40 a year.
It's $40 a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It might be $40 or $30.
You can also
it's $39.99.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really make money on Instagram, but you can make money on Instagram. I don't think it really pays as well as the other platforms. I know a lot of people that do Instagram are posting on their stories and just like linking from their LTK. You can make an Amazon storefront and earn money. Yep. Now you can earn money from a Walmart storefront.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of them post their links of products.
And y'all can apply for those programs kind of early. I think I had like 700 followers when I applied for both LTK and Amazon storefront, and they approved me.
Oh yeah,
so
Amazon.
You don't have
even
to have
if you
a
don't
ton.
even have TikTok, I think if they can go off of your Facebook, they just want to see something.
Yeah,
they can even go off of your personal Facebook account. You just have to link something for them to like look at.
Right.
You don't have to have a lot of followers. For
I think
Amazon.
they just want to see consistency. That you post regularly.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think it's the Amazon Associates.
program.
Yes,
It took me forever to get into it.
Really?
Did. Yeah.
Walmart was hard for us.
Yeah, Mississippi Queen helped us with Walmart. But I tell you what, Walmart pays very well.
See, I didn't even know you could do Walmart.
I honestly...
And Walmart will... Okay, so if you clicked a link of mine that I shared, anything that you purchase in the next
30 or 60 days,
we get off of.
Oh, y'all got to show me how to sign up for Walmart.
Yeah, I was about to say,
because I bought all kinds of stuff from Walmart.
Yeah. So if you click on somebody's Amazon,
you can do really well with Walmart.
Walmart link,
because I link Amazon all the time, but I didn't know you could do Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So really and honestly, like since TikTok Shop, I haven't really promoted Amazon much. But my best month on Amazon that I ever had was 4,000.
Yeah.
And that was Christmas.
I did decent at Christmas time this past year on Amazon.
Christmas. But I couldn't tell you the last time I've posted an Amazon link.
I just feel like it's a little bit harder to navigate Amazon, like trying to link the stuff and then
the kids lunchbox video or post that I made on Facebook. That was it. Other than that, I don't think
is packing for the ballpark. The wagons and things like that. I get a lot from that.
I feel like your little travel cosmetic bag that you put all your like shampoos and all that stuff in.
Yes, I have that on Amazon and
on TikTok Shop.
Bag Smart.
Bag Smart,
Yeah. But yeah, definitely Amazon and Walmart. Instagram, I do not like Instagram. I hate Instagram. Even if TikTok was to end tomorrow and never come back, I don't think I would ever be very consistent on Instagram.
I'm packing my bags and going back to MySpace.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes, literally. Now there is Snapchat and YouTube.
Yeah.
We
Those
are not
harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am not monetized on either of those. However, so TikTok is the least paying views wise, not considering TikTok shop or partnerships. Just talking about views, it would be TikTok is the least, then Facebook, then Snapchat, then YouTube. Snapchat, you need 50,000 subscribers. I'm only up to 15,000.
I think mine's 15 or 16,000.
Yeah. It is harder to grow on Snapchat for sure. Not everybody has Snapchat, and
Yeah.
I get it. You know, Snapchat
The
is
younger crowd.
It's the younger
It's
crowd.
definitely
Gen
the
Z
younger
or whatever.
crowd.
Yeah.
Yes. And I don't even really care for Snapchat too much. I just really hate like the fact that like conversations can delete and you know things like
Yeah.
that. You can send pictures and never see them again.
Yeah.
I don't really like Snapchat.
Yeah.
But
Get you in trouble.
I do like posting to my story. You know, I've
Yeah.
been trying to be very consistent.
It's something that you don't have to sit there and edit. And
I
Yeah.
post to my
You
story
just
every
post.
day, literally.
Yeah, just snap. It's super easy. So I do like it for that reason. So I'm trying to grow on there, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever. And then YouTube. I do have a YouTube. I need to get better. I have a lot of videos recorded for YouTube that I have not posted to
Yeah.
YouTube. I need to finish editing.
Yeah.
Like I have a good cleaning video.
Yeah.
I have our hiking video from South Carolina that I never posted.
Does YouTube like longer vlog?
you get paid
style?
for
Yeah.
longer.
You get paid.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
when
what I
the
thought.
ad breaks.
Yeah.
So they have shorts, but I don't think you get paid
Yeah.
as
Right.
much. It's definitely the longer videos. I need
You should
to
probably build your subscribers through the shorts because it reaches out further
Yeah.
Yeah.
than posting a long
Yeah.
video. I don't know. I feel like you already have to be developed. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know much about
Yeah,
YouTube or Snapchat. I'm still learning. I do know Snapchat pays very well, but
TikTok is my home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I am most comfortable on TikTok. I love Facebook though. I love Facebook. I told Valerie for the longest time to get on Facebook. I was like, you need to get on Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook is okay.
Yeah.
It's just a
Their
different
videos
crowd.
aren't as funny.
Yeah, oh, definitely not.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different crowd on Facebook. Like,
They're the baby boomers, and they are keyboard warriors.
yeah.
They're terrible.
Like, I hardly ever check my comments on Facebook. So if
Yeah.
y'all go look at one of my cooking
I'm
videos.
guilty of it too. I post and don't look back.
Yeah. You kind of have to because
I
if not,
know.
it'll kind of eat you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're wild on there, but I don't even care. Like, you know, whatever.
I mean, bad engagement, still engagement.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, you know, being on social media and when you start monetizing on social media, obviously you have to be consistent and you're posting every day, right? You have to have tough skin, grow some tough skin. It used to eat me up all the time.
Yeah, it's
like,
hard.
It was bad. Like, I almost wanted to quit social media at one point. And then I was like, you know what? These people, like, they're not my husband. They're not my kids. I don't see these people. Like, I don't give two
No
shits
matter
what they
what
say.
you do, somebody is going to
Gonna
be there to
critique it.
judge.
You
Yeah.
could be the most perfect angel on earth, do absolutely nothing wrong, and somebody is not going to
They're
like
going
you.
to twist
Yep.
it. Yeah.
So be yourself, post what you want,
Yeah.
and
Ignore it.
make you $1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not paying your bill at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know.
Nope, they
I mean, they
sure-
kind of are.
Well, they
but-
are, but like
yeah.
you're doing it for your your family, your income. Like,
Yeah.
My
screw what they
favorite
say.
TikTok creator is what's her name? Danita? Is it? She said, "If you got a rude ass comment, I got a rude ass comment back." And
There
that's
you
true
go.
because I'm coming back. I'm gonna be a keyboard warrior too. You
Yeah.
ain't got to be real on my
And
my
then you
video.
get in trouble though.
Yeah, okay, so I have started seeing that. I have seen 4 people this past
Yeah, I've
week.
seen them.
Get kicked out of the
they have
creator
gotten
program.
kicked out of the
Joking.
no.
Yeah.
For back talking or whatever.
Maggie Eats was one
Maggie
of them.
did.
She said that she had 0 violations and they just automatically kicked her out and they're just assuming it's maybe the videos of making clapbacks.
So
But
just don't
Danita,
watch mom.
Now
too.
everybody about to be in the comment section making rude fucking comments. But guess what, baby? I'm gonna catch you on Facebook.
I love Kelsey's
They don't-
little. What is
they
it,
don't
your little-
care.
Your cartwheel meme that you said.
Yeah.
On my way.
On my
Running.
way. No, but Danita did too. And because she does do a
Yeah.
lot of talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just don't fight
Yeah.
back.
I love
She's
it.
my favorite though. I love her.
She don't care.
But she
doesn't.
said, "You got a rude comment? I'm coming back with a rude comment." Like
I
I'm
love
not,
that though. I
You ain't about to bully me because I'm gonna bully you
But
right
it's
back.
not fair.
Stand up for yourself.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
at the end of the day, it doesn't what anybody thinks of you does not matter.
No.
As long as you, your spouse, and your children are taken care of.
Yep.
don't care what people think.
TikTok needs to have a TikTok jail, like a Facebook jail. You just get kicked out for a couple
For
days.
a little bit. Yeah, you get put on probation.
Let them learn their lesson.
TikTok used
I
to
need
do
a warning. You don't just
Y'all know what the bad problem?
out for a minute.
Y'all know what the bad problem with TikTok is? Facebook and Instagram does it. TikTok needs to get on the bandwagon. If you block an account on Facebook or Instagram,
it'll block all the accounts associated with
yes,
that.
you have the option to press block all accounts associated with this one, which means like if I make another account from this device, it's going to block it as well.
Yeah, they need to get on
TikTok.
No,
So
100%.
Block 15 accounts.
100%.
When you got 17, how do you even make that many TikTok accounts?
Because you either got new email.
You only got
they
one
make it
phone
too
number,
easy.
and I mean, you can make as many emails as you want to, but damn, how do you remember all them passwords?
TikTok makes it too easy.
Yeah. Very, very
Yeah, they
easy.
do it within like seconds. They have a new account.
Yeah. Especially like if you're on live and then, you know, those accounts that like will put my profile picture on a fake account and then they'll come in, I'll block it. Literally 2 seconds later, they have a whole nother account.
The
Like, how do you do
same
it that fast?
Because they already have them.
Yeah.
They have it ready.
They already have them. They must do it all the time.
That's just professional trolls. That's what that is.
Yeah. They ain't got nothing else better to do other than to troll.
Haters are going to hate, but guess
They
what?
are.
That's right.
I mean, it is what it
But
is.
that's
It's
okay,
life.
sis. You're going to be making you a bag and let them hate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same.
But I guess that wraps up monetizing social media. The biggest thing is being consistent, y'all. Check your analytics. It will tell you what your best posting time is.
Mm-hmm.
Post your best video of the day at that time. I recommend posting like at least 2 to 3 times a day starting out for at least 90 days straight. There is no right or wrong way to do social media. Everybody has their own niche. Everybody has different types of video that goes viral. You never know what will go viral. You might gain 100,000 followers in a month. You might gain 10,000 followers in a month. You might gain 1,000 followers in a month. You just have to stay consistent and put in the work.
And be yourself.
Be yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. You have to be yourself. If you get online and you try to be someone you're not, that's going to be so hard to keep up with.
Yeah. And then maybe play around with the type of content. Like if you're just getting started, like post this kind of video and then a little bit of this. And then the algorithms will kind of push out what you're the best at and help you out.
Yeah.
So
you will find your people.
You'll find it.
You
Yeah.
will.
And then once you see that one do good, post another one like that or similar to it. And then that's how you get started.
Yeah. And use hashtags. Use different hashtags. You know, if you're making a dinner video, hashtag dinner, hashtag easy dinner recipe.
Another thing, what is good is looking at those hashtags. It'll tell you how many posts are under that, or
Use
know,
a popular.
whatever. Use
the
the
popular
popular
ones.
Use
Yes.
the most popular ones.
The creator search insights.
It doesn't. I've seen a lot of people say there's a lot of controversy that it works, but then it really doesn't work.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I feel
guess
like
it's-
I've seen Mississippi Queen use that hashtag.
I use it all the time too. And if you look it up in your search bar, it'll pull up what your followers are searching.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
stuff
They
like that.
say to go to your settings, go to the creator search insights, and whatever list comes up, that's what the people that are following you, that's what they have been looking for. So you want to post those
and
videos.
hashtags.
Yeah.
They're looking for easy family dinner.
Right.
Like that'll be in the search
So
bar.
use that hashtag.
Yes, use that hashtag and post that type of video, and 9 times out of 10, that's what your followers are looking for, and it's going to go.
Or what's trending or what's
Yes.
You
mainly
really
what's
just have to
trending.
find what works for you. I mean,
Yeah. But there's so many different things in the settings that can help you, you know, in your analytics and things like that. And, you know, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And if somebody ignores you, then, you know, just go on. And I feel like Motivated Mama, you know, that's how our friendship began. She messaged me on TikTok. She was like, hey, I've asked such and such, like, can you help me? Like, I have a question. And I was like, absolutely. Here's my number. Call me. And that's how we kicked it off.
Yep.
That's how we started our friendship.
a lot of creators are willing to help, but there are some that are
Yeah. Some are kind
greedy,
of
I guess.
I will definitely help anybody that I can. I mean,
Same.
there is so much room on the internet for everybody.
Yeah.
You do not have to be greedy.
No.
You know, you do not have to be at all.
I'm not going to say her name, but another creator had said on one of her lives that she asked another creator who her manager was because she was interested in finding a manager, and that creator refused to give her manager.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I've asked a couple creators.
That has nothing to do with.
It's not that serious. It's
No.
really not. I mean,
that's helping the manager out, getting more people.
Without those followers, or you can say fans, followers, supporters, whatever you want to call them, you wouldn't even be where you are today. Like you wouldn't even need a manager. So therefore, you need to appreciate them and help them. I mean, that's being a girl's girl for starters.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a guy,
but not everybody's a girl's girl.
No, everybody is not.
Everybody's not.
And if I'm on live, I feel like that's a lot of times I try to answer questions. Obviously, I can't answer everybody's comments on a video, but if I'm ever live, I honestly try to answer everybody's comments.
I do too. I'll scroll back and look at my comments, make sure I get
and that's a good time to ask questions too. You know, not even me personally, but other people, you know, while they're on live.
Yeah, and there you got people, they chat within your live, like asking each other questions. I do too. It's like a little community.
Yes. You definitely grow a community on TikTok. Like I have a little community, like, and I recognize names, and, you know, I try to, you know, interact with those people because, you know, they support me. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for all of you.
Exactly.
But yeah, definitely just ask questions. You know, you don't know it starting out. You know, you have to learn. Everybody has to learn.
It's been a few years and I'm still learning.
I'd never even thought I'd be doing TikTok, and Jasmine was like, "You're doing it. Post this video right now." Like she pushed me to do it, and she's like, "Just post." Like just
Kelsey paid for their Disney trip from her posting on TikTok.
Yep, I sure did. Actually, that was only for one video, which I was actually shocked. But
so you can definitely make money on social media, and if you have the extra time and you know you need extra income, it takes time, it takes effort, but do it because
it's worth it.
Don't give up.
Yeah, it can be life changing.
Yes.
Oh wait,
don't give up.
Put money aside for taxes.
Yes.
Put money, seriously, like
because they don't take it out. Yeah.
You get a 1099 at the end of the year. Any partnership, any TikTok, Facebook,
everything.
You get a 1099, which means they do not hold out taxes, and depending on how much money, get you a CPA. Get you a good CPA and put 25 to 30% up for taxes at minimum. When you start making more, your CPA will tell you what to hold out. Put money up for taxes. That is a number one because you're going to owe.
You can get screwed at the end on that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. That is
because I feel like some people just start and like they probably wouldn't even think
some
to know
people
that.
Starting out you probably would not know.
And a lot of people don't even know what you can claim as far as tax. I'm not sure if we're going to go that far.
You need a good CPA. Like I literally have 3 sheets long of what we can expense. And of course, like a lot of that is like certain percents of things, but still at the end of the day, anything helps because, you know, you are getting
you're running your own business.
Yeah.
So pretty much whatever you make a video out of, you can claim some sort of percentage for that video.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
And
hopefully it's right.
You know, talk to your CPA. Sometimes it's better to get an LLC. I feel like you can, you know, do more things with an LLC, have more write-offs and things like that. But definitely get you a good CPA whenever you start making you some money because it will be worth it in the end. It might cost you a little bit to have a CPA, but it's worth it. Take our word for it.
You can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
If you are a Patreon member, VIP, you can watch our full video.
And don't forget to check out our merch at fourthemoms.com.